Hi everyone, I'm doing a quick live stream tonight. Kittens, O-scale trains, slot cars and trains is going to be on tonight. I just wanted to do a live video and go into more detail about these two engines. For the non-trained people that might be wondering, what I do and stuff. I got two lamps. I got one over there, the green one. It's a Christmas tree, and this is a reindeer. It's kind of like the Halloween ones I had, but I'm gonna keep the lights in these. And I'm gonna put these back in the Halloween ones later on. I just want to leave them out for now. So, see who's here. Hey, Easy. Hey, brother. The snow's melted today. It's been raining all day. We did some Christmas shopping. So, since Easy's here, I'll go ahead and get into the differences between these two engines here. One is the road numbers. This is the dummy unit. I'll explain to you. And it's 9166. The powered unit is this one over here, 4694. You normally in train sets that have these two engines, these would be the same row numbers, except one would be a 3 or a 2. That's okay that this is kind of prototypical anyway, they'd be a different row number in the lash ups. Now, I'll do the dummy unit first. Yeah, you can learn a lot from a dummy, Chris Odom. So, this is the dummy unit. It's a dummy unit because it doesn't have any motors in it. Now, we'll look at the underside on that one in a minute. It just has a light. This is a light switch. It was off when I got it. And I noticed that they both have lights, is what the box said. So I turn that. You can turn this off or on. And this is loose up front. So I might put a screw on this side on them. And these are supposed to be plastic. But one of them is metal because you have to have this picks up the power from the rollers, pick up the power for the light on the middle rail, and one of the outside rails is the other power. That's I got a magnet in here. Let me put this down. I got it on the stand. Sorry. Power's off anyway, it's crooked. Just want to talk about the differences in the railroad for the non-railroad people. It's about the same as slot cars, sorta, kinda. You have rails and motors and electrical contacts. So this is my magnet. This has a magnet on the end. So, one of these that's magnet. They say these wheels are plastic, but somehow it's getting a wiper, and probably the inside of the wheel is getting power somehow. I don't know how. I'm not going to break into it right now to figure out why and how and all that stuff. Why it wouldn't be the same rollers would short out on this middle rail. That would make it short unless it somehow is doing it. I don't know. But I'll break into them later on, but not right now. There's a Eric's Eric's Trains on YouTube channel. He did a review on these, and he broke into the powered unit, but not the dummy. See how it's freewheeling? It rolls easy. Hey, Brad! Welcome to my live stream explaining about the differences on these two trains. So we covered the dummy. That has a light. We'll cover it's heavier. That's lighter. This is heavier. It's got two motors in it. Let me get a light so you all can see inside here. You can see the motor. Maybe. See that round thing in there? That's the stand-up motor. I don't know what size motor it is. And there's the engineer and fireman or brakeman or conductor, whoever they're called. But I had an overhead HO ran it 15 years. Well, I got a shelf way out in the front room that's old scale, old gauge. I gotta clean it up. It goes clear around my living room. It's that's about 14, and you can see it above the front door, the shelving in there. Got it going over the window. So this is the powered unit. On this one, it don't have any gears, but it's got, this is modeled after the same truck as this one. So it's got places for gears. Maybe. Normally they do. I don't have a light on this. They don't. I thought they would. I don't see no places for gears. Like a place for these like this, you know. And you probably had to do some maintenance on them, bro. 8 hours a day, you gotta oil them and grease them up and everything else. Which I need to grease these are plastic gears. I'll oil them probably. So this is the traction tire. It has 4 traction tires. This has 2 motors. There's a motor back here and the motor up front here. It has a sound system. There's a switch for it right there. You can turn that off, and on the volume, the speaker's right there for it. Yeah, to run 8 hours a day, they have to be durable. And this is the motor here. These both have motors here. And you probably could put motors in that, but I don't know how you could do it right now. So if you look down in there, that's a better shot of the motor right there. If I get out of the, right here, that silver thing. Let me get my light again, because the camera is going in the shadow above me. Yeah, there's the motor right there behind the figures. Auto trans fluid is #1 for wiping the rails, just like braid juice. Well, that's good to know. Now, I said that, so that's Brad Earthen's, what he does for, is that rails on a slot car track? Or, and both train tracks and slot car track, Brad? So, so that covers, and the reason I'm putting a powered unit in the back and putting the dummy unit in the front, in the lead, is that if you had switches on a layout, boom, you would, that didn't cooperate. There we go. It's coupled. So if you had switches, I'm putting this in the lead as a pilot. So if I had switches on here, this would act like the navigator and switches is what the dummy unit does. Doesn't hurt to run the powered unit in reverse. I mean, it doesn't know it's going in reverse. Other than the light showing up this way. But that's okay too, you know. Then this is directional lighting, meaning that when this is going forward, the light is on. When it's going in reverse, this light is on. And you've seen that in my videos. So, I already covered why I got this for, is to commemorate my, my grandpa was born and my dad. Now these are, I got these for my birthday one year. Dad gave it this whole set. They came in a set, and I had a K-line Alco engine that's painted the same colors by K-line. And K-line probably did that especially for these, because they matched up real good. The only one that was Illinois Central was the F3 units. These are AA units. Don't know what the difference is. They're about the same size and everything. I use my same magic goo for stock cars. Is that goo gone? Service to my trains. That's what Brian uses. Brian Young uses goo gone. My buddy called it train goo because he didn't race soccer. That's okay, you know. We'll use what's best, you know. Before I put this track down, I shined it up and wiped it down because it had some stickiness on it. But it wasn't too bad. And I made sure the back rails was okay too. I still need to wire up the trolley line here and make a bumper for it. And put these pins over there. And I got some more pins in a case down here. I can put in this to extend it. Then I'll make some bumpers for it. Probably hot glue them with a screw to hold them in place. ATF and Marvel air tool oil with a bit of friction eliminator being used for it for decades. Hey, after I'm done with this, Brad, go ahead and put that information in the comments so people can see it. You know, and so people who read my comments, they'll see that usage for the different oils and lubricants and stuff. Because what I normally use is WD-40. But you can also use 3-in-1, you know. So, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover as far as the engines and the cars are concerned. Let me go through the different types of passenger cars. This is a baggage car. This is a combo baggage car. That's a baggage and passenger car. And I gotta pull up the rest of the cars, which gives me an excuse to run it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars in the set. And their needlepoint, I'll do that too. Let me show you the difference in these cars too. These are Lionel around 1980s, somewhere in there. So they got beveled wheels with needlepoint bearings. You can see the needlepoint ends. It makes it run a lot easier, and the angle of the wheels makes it easier to go around turns and stuff. Normally, you put these on the track Now let me just demonstrate. I might have to go get it with the engine. Now let me show you. I oiled this last year, so it probably shouldn't need oiling. It will later on. Let me show you a different. Whoop, that ain't no difference. Yeah, go ahead and put that information when I get done with this live stream. Go ahead and put that oil information, what you're talking about. Ain't gonna let me do it. I'm gonna go on Keaton's for show and tell tonight, because it's been a while since I've been on it, and I didn't have nothing up until yesterday as far as a train wise, and I will get a slot car track up this week in Career Digital here in the infield. So I did that one. I need to pull up the cars to show you what the names are or the different types. See, the light always stays on this one on both ends, and this light is off until I get it going. You see how it came on the back? Okay, so these are lighted. I like lighted passenger cars too. This is a Silhouette. This is a passenger car. This one is a diner. This is a kitchen. I should have smokestacks right there, but they're in the box, original box. And this is a diner right here. This is a passenger car.
Let's go.
Alright. So we did the diner. This is another passenger car. We got 3 passenger cars. Oh wait. 1, 2. Well, and the combo one, half a passenger car there. We got 2 passenger cars and half a passenger. This is a dome car because of the dome skylight. And this is the observation car. This is what my dad's UP set cars would have looked like. Except for the trucks. The trucks are newer than his.
Dispatch. I see the signal has gone from red to green. We are moving. Check. The signal is green.
Alright. That bell gets on my nerves. Hey, Brian. Hey, Keith. Brian Hancock is Keith, my sister, my wife's brother-in-law, my sister-in-law's husband. Hey, Keith. Tell Sarah. You know, we saw Santa Claus today, and we told him about the gifts that you all wanted for next week when you all come up here. They're coming from North Carolina to visit us for Christmas week. And the only thing about these is it doesn't have smoke, which I don't really care. My steam engines smoke, so that's okay with me. Sometimes it smokes me out. Me to call. You can call JoJo, my wife. I call her JoJo on YouTube. That's her, what her dad used to call her nickname. Well, I think I'm, hey, Nee Smiley, Smyle. I'll call you Smiley for short. That's what it looks like to me. Doing alright? Just running my train. Approaching Menardsville Junction. Cool train there. And it's hard for me to talk. I can turn the, what's cool about it is I can turn the volume down on the sound. Hey, I can turn the volume down on the sound. What's cool about Menards is they're making trains affordable in O-scale and HO. You can get, this is an HO building, this is O-scale. They got this in HO too for about $20 cheaper. That's what that was, $20 cheaper. They're two different scales. But I got it mostly because of the doggy, Jack the dog. I'm gonna paint him tan. Probably on that one. Leave that one alone. Or maybe. I might do it to both of them. So I'm gonna park him in the back 40, I think. Like, shared, most something like that. See, I'm gonna park him back there. It's got a capacitor in the power unit that acts like a battery. It takes a couple seconds for the sound, but I already had it turned down anyway. And I can turn the sound down or turn it off on the engine, one of the two. You get two engines going, or the train sounds clickety-clacks enough for me. So, thanks for showing up, everybody. I just did this video mostly for the non-train people. Bradley's into trains, I could tell, because he said HO trains. And it's basically the same, same difference in HO and O-scale, except you have two rails. The thing about O-scale is you can use either one of these rails for power, except the middle rail's always power. One of these is called common and ground. Don't ask me the difference. I don't know. I always got that part misscrewed. But you can, if you use one of these for power like this, you can use this other rail for an air gap. I got insulated rails. You'd have to, except for this part, this is already insulated with plastic. You could use this side for an air gap for a switch for crossings. You could wire this up here and wire this side, act like a switch when the train goes over the rails. Yeah, we're excited to see you all, Keith and Sarah, next week. And, yeah, we're excited. Well, thanks, Smiley. I'll call you Smiley. That's the pronunciation anyway, I think. Maybe a little bit different. So, I'm gonna get off here. I'm going on 25 minutes. I just want to come on here and do a short live and explain, the trains to the non-trained people. And wow, that's my, now real trains are different. When they have this would be a DP unit, the one in the back. That's controlled, these new ones are controlled by the front engine. Then if they have an engine somewhere in the train or at the back, it's controlled by the lead engine too, due to computer lash-ups. Unless the computer goes haywire, then they're heading for a world of hurt. They won't control the the DP units. And the DP units are for mostly if it's a 1.5 mile train, they can break it up if they have like a real emergency to get across, like fire trucks and police cars to get across the crossing, they can break up. That's why I understood it. Another reason is for is for dynamic braking and extra power going up the mountains, like in Horseshoe Curve in Pennsylvania. Let me go get a drink of water. Hey, John! Just explaining trains to the that's real trains there. Let me go get a drink of water real quick. No. Just getting a case there. I think Sarah's there too. That's probably Sarah. Oh, thanks, John. I'm Dennis the Menace. I'm the original Dennis the Menace. I'm named after the Dennis the Menace TV show with Jay North on it. Mom said, oh, isn't that blonde-headed kid cute? We'll name him Dennis. They was gonna name me Edward Gilbert, but my brother's named Edward Gilbert. And that's the way things go, you know. We don't have control our own names. So I'm gonna get off here. I got a little bit of water due to talking and stuff. Yeah, I try to live up to my name a little bit too. So we'll break into the engine sometime, but not right now. So I'll probably be going on Ken's HO trains and slot cars tonight on Pimp Your Layout or whatever it's called, show and tell layout stuff, since I ain't been on there for a while, mostly due to not having nothing to show, and not having a layout in here, you know. So I got stuff to show now. So I'll be on there tonight, later on when he comes on. Merry Christmas, glad you got the trains out, brother, by JoJo. Or by JoJo. Send me the link, Dennis. Although, Ken, I will. I'll send it to you here in a little bit after you can go on there easy. You can show your slot cars. He's into slot cars and trains. It doesn't matter what scale or size. So, we appreciate you, everybody on YouTube land, on my channel, my friends, my adopted family. You know who y'all are. And coming up on Christmas, this is Thursday. Don't know what day it is sometimes, due to me being retired. So we'll see y'all later, and y'all have a good night. Tomorrow's Friday. Good night, everyone. We'll see y'all later. 10-4 back door. See you guys later.